What's up, warrior? Welcome back. We're going to be talking today about the difference of how amateurs versus professionals view their MLM business. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, go back as well too. This is a 1 and a 5-part series. Go to my YouTube, subscribe there, watch this. Because if you're someone in multi-level marketing, network marketing, and you've wanted to actually treat your business like a multi-million-dollar business, this is for you. Now, caveat. The reality is this. Most people in network marketing and in life, they're going to treat network marketing like a cool hobby, which is fine. Like most people get involved in network marketing because they love the product, they love the community, they love the personal growth. Heck, that's why I got started. I never thought in the beginning when I was 19 and broke as a joke that I'd even make a single penny. That's not why I got started. However, as I got immersed, as I learned more about me, as I experienced the products, later there came a point in my life where I said, I do want to treat this as a profession. What's up, Melissa? Great to see you. So I'm curious, and it's fine if you don't want to, but I think it's important that we understand the differences so that you know how to navigate. They're all fine. Some people view this as, hey, I want to get paid for, I want my products to get paid for, which is fine. If that's what you want, then go for that. There's nothing wrong. I think one of the biggest issues in network marketing is people think, and they feel kind of like guilty, because I did before, where it's like, not wanting quote unquote big goals and big dreams, but that's okay. If you want, hey, seriously, who here, if you have a network marketing product or service, who here would love it if you had made enough to your business just to pay for that every month? Put a 1 in the comments. I think that's a worthy, amazing, honorable goal, to make enough to just get your products paid for. Wow, I would love that, right? Some of us would just want an extra $1,000 a month, right? $1,000 a month. You can do a lot, right? Like $1,000 a month, that's paying off debt. $1,000 a month, that's getting a new car. $1,000 a month, that's for the kids, the grandkids. Like $1,000 a month, that's what I did when I was in college. Man, I felt rich when I was a college student making $1,000 a month. That meant that I didn't need a part-time job working at a restaurant so I could spend more time with my studies. But for some of us, we want to really have this business paid like a professional. And here's the number for a professional network marketer. $20,000 a month. $250,000 a year. Now, people can make even more if they want. There are people making $1 million a year. There's even some people that make $1 million a month, but straight up, most people don't want that. That's not their call in their life, and that's okay. But I'm curious, would you be willing to entertain even a $20,000 a month business? If so, comment the word pro, because I'm going to tell you the distinction of how amateurs and professionals view their MLM business. Now, this might be for you right now, or this might be for you in later, so you can have this and understand the differences. But I think it's important that we have these distinctions so that you know where to sort yourself in the moment, right? And once again, there's nothing wrong about not treating a business as a pro now. For me, for example, I love piano, but I'm not trying to be a professional pianist. That's okay, right? But there might be a time. Okay, pro. How do you view this? I was in a company incentive trip. We're in Tahiti. And I'm sitting down with a leader that's made millions in their business. I mean, this person did so well to the point that because they had so many meetings and the travel time to book plane flights in their business took so much time, energy, and money, get this, he was losing money not getting a private plane. Good problem to have, right? First world problems. So he bought a private plane just so he could get around faster. this person did so well that he even had the president of Bank of America join their business. This guy does well. So I'm sitting there in Tahiti and I asked him this goal. Here's the difference. I asked him, what's your goal in your business? This was his answer. Let me tell you what it wasn't. He wasn't like, well, I'm just going to get some customers. He wasn't just like, well, I'm just going to, maybe get a couple partners. What he said was this: I'm going to build 2 teams in my business. And that's all I need. In the compensation plan we're running with, 2 teams is an extra $20,000 a month of residual passive income. I'm like, that's interesting. See, professionals in MLM, they view their business differently. Amateurs, this is how they view their business. I'm going to make some sales. And once again, not bad, right? I'm going to make some sales and make a little bit of side money. I'm going to, share the opportunity and help someone else. And I'm going to get a couple of enrollments and recruits into my business. Professionals view their organization differently. They view it in terms of scale. They view it in terms of a big business, which is how network marketing is beautiful, because you have the ability to be able to empower an organization, to be able to train them and duplicate them so that they have a great opportunity, they have amazing products. But then later, when you do that work, you can then duplicate yourself and then you can go do what you need to do. Professionals view their business in terms of scaled out teams. I was talking to another one of my mentors in the MLM space. You might know Tim Sales. Tim Sales is one of the GOATs. He was on Grant Cardone. Like, this guy's known. And I asked him the same question. I asked Tim, I was at his house. I'm like, Tim, so what was your goal in the beginning of your business? I'm blessed, we're partners and we're in the same company now. But I asked him, what was your goal? He said, I knew that I needed 5 teams, for example. And when he says teams, he's saying countries and teams and all that. I'm like, interesting. They don't view it in 1s and 2s. They don't view it in 5s and 10s. They view their business like a professional would view their business. Revenue, sales targets, organization builds. Does this click? Put a 2 in the chat if you can see the difference of how a pro views their business versus an amateur. And once again, there's nothing wrong. I think the word amateur has like a connotation. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Remember, I'm an amateur pianist. But when I started to understand the difference of a professional versus an amateur, it changed everything for me. It says in the good book that people perish for a lack of knowledge. Most people in their MLM were frustrated because we think we're doing the business. We think we're building our business. I thought I was building the business. And when I heard the way that these guys think and they play, I'm like, got it. So are you willing to view this business like a multi-million-dollar business? What's going on? If you are, put a 10 in the comments. And I'm telling you this, I know what comes up. It's like, oh, that sounds hard. I don't know how to do that. I don't know enough people. Can I do that? Warrior, it's simply a mindset. It takes no bigger thought. It takes no more energy to think big, quote unquote. That's relative. Remember, everything big is relative. Question, when you were younger, can you imagine before your first job, didn't we think an extra $1,000 a month was like ridiculously amazing? Remember those days? And then you made $1,000 a month. You're like, I need $2,000 a month. And then you made $2,000 a month, and you made $4,000 a month. And you're like, I need more. It's just, what's the difference? It's just a change of standard. So why not just think big immediately? Why not just accept the thought? You see, we're entertaining it in our conscious. All we have to do is accept it subconsciously and just say, I want to go pro. I want to make 20 grand a month. I want to change this thought. And the moment you accept that and allow it to settle into your subconscious, you will then see things differently. You will then take different actions. You will then seek, and you'll have different questions. I'm telling you this, you change that thought, you will change the questions you ask. Here's how pros think as we end this conversation. Pros don't trip about the little things. Here's a saying that I've heard: when the river runs dry, that's when crap raises to the surface. Isn't that true? Amateur thought, oh, I got offended. Amateur thought, oh, I had some people reject me. Amateur thought, oh, the meetings are too long. Pro thought, no matter what it takes, no matter what I need to do, I'm already there. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know how to do social media. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know how to talk to someone professionally. I'm going to figure it out. Well, my partner, my teammate offended me. No worries. They don't dictate my life. So I'm going to go figure it out. Well, for me, I've had this before personally. My upline isn't providing me what I need. Go solve it. Go create it. That's why we created the warrior movement. I love my uplines because they got their own life, but we needed something that they didn't have. So what do? Fill the need. Leaders, professionals, solve the problem, right? Leaders say ownership. Leaders say it's up to me to figure this out. If we don't got it, let's solve it. If we don't have it, let's fill it. If we don't have enough business, go create it. Remember, we have a business. Pros, they say, no problem. Let's figure it out. But the payoff is huge. Because if you dare to actually look at your business as a professional, not only will your dreams be on the other side, but the type of growth you have, the type of impact you have, the type of inspiration that you are to your family, to your team, to yourself is at a whole other level. And guys, this is no condemnation at all, because to be honest, it took me years to finally understand the difference of a professional in network marketing. And then because I was aware, then I made a decision to treat it like a pro. And that changed everything for me, and it'll change everything for you as well too. So I hope this was encouraging. Once again, I hope you now know the difference of pros and amateurs. And once again, they're all amazing. Kind of know where you're at right now and fill that need, right? They're all amazing. Each of us need all of us. But I'm just distinguishing the difference today. And in the following conversations, if you're not subscribed yet, go back. I'm glad that it's helpful. Go back to the previous day. This is a 5-part series of how pros view this. I'm going to talk to you in the next couple of days of exactly what pros actually do in their business to actually develop it like a professional business. So if this did encourage you, like this, comment, subscribe, share, do all that type of stuff. And if you are looking for a network marketing business, or you like this type of stuff, we give this type of training plus so much more in the Warrior Movement. We've designed something that our community is just incredible. Very thankful, very grateful. But we help people build a professional business from their phones in a fun, simple way to actually be able to make this happen. All right. If you want more information on that, fill in the form that is in the caption or talk to one of our fellow warriors, and we'd love to be able to help you on that. Other than that, we'll see you on the next ones. Warriors out.